Lights in motion paint the night. Innovation takes the stage. Drones and dreams, we set the pace. Entertainment, bold and true. The future's here, we bring it to you. ArtCo drones lifted higher. ArtCo drones light the fire. From the ground up to the stars, ArtCo shines wherever you are. ArtCo drone in the sky. ArtCo we fly. Entertainment, bold and true. The future is here, we bring it to you. ArtCo drones lifted higher. ArtCo drones light the fire. ArtCo drone in the sky. ArtCo we fly.
Now for your weekly prescription of ArtCo drones and entertainment.
Yes, welcome everybody. Good to see you. Glad you guys stuck around. I apologize for being late. I had to get brake work done on my car, and it took a lot longer than expected. My appointment was for 3 p.m. and it turned out to be almost 6 p.m. when I got done. So thanks for coming in. I am just waiting for my panelists to show up, and hopefully they'll be here shortly. I sent out notices to Bill, Lon, and Dominic that I was going to be late, and hopefully they will be here shortly. Hope you all are having a wonderful week. Beautiful day today. Right now, we're finally getting some rain. We got a nice thunderstorm going. So if everything starts to go black all of a sudden, it might be because the power went out. So I want to say hello to everybody in the chat. We've got Michael, Cool Cat. Welcome, welcome. We got Brad, Nana's Attic. We got Brian, Waypoint, New England. And I think I saw, we got Terry, Gator Drone. Good to see you, Terry. Brenda, good to see you, Brenda. And we got Chuck Kovachin. Awesome, awesome. We got Jim's droning. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're sticking around and sticking back, sticking in, sticking over, sticking under. Yes. So also have a goal of 10 super chats because I need to raise money for my car maintenance bill. So anything will help. All I need is 10 super chats, and I'll give you a big shout out, and I'll give you a sound effect. Which one should I go? Some of these are not working because, well, of course, one of my hard drives has to go out. I have like 3 external hard drives, and sometimes they act a little wacky, and I have to shut them down to let them cool off because they've been running forever. So a lot to talk about. We got FAA cracking down on illegal drone flying, and they're also cracking down on drone companies as well. So we'll be talking about that. So it looks like the people that have been breaking the laws, I mean, they really screwed up. A couple people decided, you know what? I think it'd be a good idea to fly my drone around the president's home in Mar-a-Lago, Florida, down in West Palm Beach. Great idea. Yeah, nothing will happen there. There's nothing like there's not only a TFR, but there's a couple other no fly restrictions. You just can't fly around there. So and these are people that don't have a Part 107, which is amazing. A couple of the people that got in trouble with the FAA were some drone shows where they didn't follow their own procedures to get the drones up. So they had some drones fall out of the sky, and I guess some kid got hit by a drone, which is wow, that's not good when that happens. And there was a couple other ones. Oh yeah, the big one is flying. Oh, thank you, Jim. Jim's droning. Let's see if I can give you. Yeah, there we go. A new alarm clock. I would appreciate that. And we got that going. I've got some other new sound effects that I need. Let's see what else. Oh, there's. Yeah, that's one of my new sound effects. Let's see if some of the guys have seen my messages there. Okay, Lon will be here any moment now. So who else were waiting for? Bill Dominic, I guess he's got another thing going, so he may join in a little later if I go a little longer.
Sulu, prepare on my...
Since I don't have to work tomorrow, I could stay on longer. So, busy day today. Only worked 8 hours today. So, I got out of work early so I could dump off my laundry at my sister's house. She does my laundry. And, but she wasn't there. She was at an ice cream function. So, it was nice, just drop that off. So I got to Brights Plus an hour early. You'd think that would really help out. No way. They only start on it when it's your turn, even though they got a whole bunch of bays that are empty. But they only have like 3 or 4 guys, and they're all busy working on other vehicles. So it wasn't like I had any place to go, well, other than this show. And when I found out what needed to be done, and they told me how long it was going to take, I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. So that gave me a chance to get on the Facebook and message everybody that I was going to be running late. So hopefully Lon will be here shortly. We got hey Chuck, good to see you. So that's what's going on. So some of the idiots that got nailed for big fines, I mean thousands, I mean tens of thousands of dollars. One guy decided, oh, I'm going to fly hey, there's a forest fire over there. How about I fly my drone over there? So he does that, and that ends up causing the firefighters, the helicopters and the water tankers from dropping water on the fire. So they had to delay that for a half hour to 45 minutes. So that guy got hit with a big fine. And then there was a parasailer that a FPV drone got tangled up in his rigging. And oh, wow. I'm like, oh, that's no good when that happens. Yep. Or there's a formula if it's yeah. Well, yeah, I found that out today, Jim, because I just needed, brakes and brake pads. I thought it was just going to be brake pads and maybe some minor stuff, but yeah, it ended up needing more work. So that's what's going on. What else is going on? So we're finally getting some rain, which is much needed here in Colorado. It's been bone dry here. So we had a little bit of rain yesterday, but it was more like just a 15-minute sprinkle, and that was it. It went on. Yep. So Brian's got a 108-pound black lab. Wow. Nice. My friend Rick, the candy guy, he had to put his black lab down, which was really sad because she was a great dog. She loved petting and having her ears scratched. And every time I come over, she goes, oh, it's that big little guy. Yeah, he pets me. And he'll come right up to me and just kind of pushes my arm and says, here, pet me. So, and she was a good dog, and she was trained for hunting. So she's been out on several dove hunts and pheasant hunts. So big little Articus. I mean, to me, she probably thinks, oh, that's a kid, because I'm so short. And at that time, the grandkids were little too. So now they're all grown up. The youngest grandkid is in high school right now, and he's already pushing 6 foot tall, and his older brother, he's like 6'7". Oh God. But Rick is a tall guy. I think he's like 6'2". So his whole family is tall. Yeah. So had a wonderful time at Rick's over 4th of July. The food was excellent. I've always had a great time there. Used to have a Chesapeake lab mix. Oh, okay. Cool. Vertically challenged. That's right, Chuck. My parents used to have dogs. They were really into Lhasa Apsus and Shih Tzus. Although they had a Silky Terrier, which is it looks a lot like a Yorkie. And that dog, he was cute. And they had a couple Shih Tzus, Sparky and Lucky. And what else? Oh, they had a cockapoo, Ollie. And he was a good dog. The only problem with these dogs, every time my parents would open that front door, boom, they'd take off. And then we got to go out and we got to go chase them down and bring them back. Sometimes they'll come back on their own, which is good. Yep. Uh-huh. What else? Let's see. Those were the dogs. My sister has 2 cats. One is a long-haired tabby, and the other one is not a Himalayan, but it's a short-haired Himalayan. I forgot what they're called. Oh, so Brian said had a seizure, thought he had a brain tumor, nothing came back. And he sees, oh, good. Shaved all over, looks like he went through it. Yeah. Yep. And I had a dog, briefly, it was a rat terrier named Che, and she was my buddy. She followed me all over that house and slept with me on my bed and was always at my side. That was my dog. And sadly, I couldn't keep her for very long. I only had her for a few months because she bit a neighbor's kid, and then she attacked one of my neighbor's Pomeranians. So I said, "Oh nope, you're going back to the original owners," and it just broke my heart to do that. Yeah, but yeah, that's what's going on. Just waiting for Lon. Oh, you know what? I need to. There we go. I forgot I didn't send a link to Lon. Now I gotta go send one to Bill. Bale. Get him in here. Alrighty, there we go. So Lon should be here shortly. Yeah. So how's the distilling? It's going good. I just distilled some rum and it turned out really good. So it is in the closet aging. I got it all bottled and I've got another batch. Well, this is corn whiskey that I've got fermenting right now, which will be ready to go distill on Sunday, and that should be good to. I don't think I'll fill up a whole jar, but at least get it half full or a little more than half full. One of the jars, I got a little bit of like 60 proof rum that was left over from the distillation. So I got one jar filled all the way up, and that's got one of those charred oak sticks in it to I'm trying to age it. So Art's a moonshiner. That's right, Jim. And I've got some rum in here, and it's not bad. It's I what I did is I put some orange peels in it, and I let it, absorb the essence of it, and it turned out pretty good. It's got a little bit of a kick to it, but it's really nice and smooth. Now, that whiskey that I just finished off, boy, that was really good stuff. It was really nice and mellow, had a really nice caramel vanilla flavor to it. Yeah. So that's what's going on. Tomorrow I'm going to a company picnic. This will be my fourth one. I always have had fun at all the picnics. They've got prizes and games and everything. Oh, we got Thomas Baker. Good to see you, Thomas. Welcome, welcome. And what else? Oh, they've got face painting, and it'll be at the Heritage Park in Louisville. And they've got like a playground there, so the kids got something to do there, and they got cornhole. They've got it's like axe throwing, only it's not, you're not throwing a real axe, but you got like a projectile that will stick onto a board, which is kind of cool. What else did they have? I think they cornhole that, and yeah. Mm-hmm. So, so yeah, I just got in from the Brights Plus. Haven't had anything to eat, so just ran in, turned on the computer, and got everything going here. So just waiting for everybody to show up. How's everybody doing in the chat? I've been reading what's going on in the chat. One man band. Yep, that's right. Oh, so RC Pro 2 for the Mini 4 Pro, Mini 5 Pro, and Mavic 4 Pro. RC2 is carried. Oh, for backup. Okay, cool. Yep, and let's see. I got the regular vanilla RC2, and that's for my my Neo. That thank you very much, Lon Denard. He gave this to me, and it's a fun little drone. And I've got my Mini 2, and the controller is almost exactly like that, but it's an older version, so it won't work on the Neo. And this won't work on the Mini 2, so it's not backwards compatible, which kind of sucks. Oh, Nana's added. Thank you, Brad. And you get a. Now, let's see if the train works. Nope, the train is not working. Yep. Let's see if rim shot. Nope, rim shot. Drum roll works. Yeah. Cool. RCN2. Cool. Cool. Okay, what's. Oh, gee. Okay. I gotta send Lon a link. I'd like to find out how you send a link. Okay, I will. Oh, there we go. There we go. And yeah. I guess Lon is having some issues trying to get into. All right. Ah, there's Lon Denard in the chat. Good to see you, Lon. RCN3. Oh, okay. Cool. Okay. RC Pro 2 is the bump. Okay, so I'm guessing that's the one that has the built-in monitor in it, kind of like the smart controller. Now, if I had the smart controller, that would have worked with the Mini 2. Mm-hmm. Lon, I sent you a link. All right. Go ahead, Lon. Maybe you need to reset it. And yeah. So what else is going on with you? Oh, pop-up monitor. Oh, cool. Cool. Yep. I would eventually like to get goggles and fly the Neo 2 with goggles. Now, will the I know, Chuck. I sent Lana the link. And maybe what I'll do is I'll send a different link. Well, maybe I'll wait for Lon to reboot his system, and he could pop in and get going. Don't know what's going on with Bill. He hasn't sent me anything. Righty. I don't know, Chuck. Still waiting. You know, Lon just got some new carpets put in, and he's still getting everything back to normal. So he's got a hat rack for his all his hats. He's like the Imelda Marcos of hats and shoes. He loves those uh, sneakers, tennis shoes. What do you guys call them? Do you call them tennis shoes anymore? You know that's what we used to call them when I was a kid, tennis shoes. You know, you had two different shoes. You had your shoes for school, which were your penny loafers, your leather shoes. For me, well, I had no say in that because I had leg braces. So I had those leather shoes that took like a month to break in, and you end up with blisters on your heels. Oh man, those were a pain in the butt. Runners, okay. All right. And what do you call those? There. Speaking of runners, let's welcome Alon Denard. Welcome,
I gotta get
welcome.
all centered.
Yeah.
No, I don't know what was going on. I just got a Chrome update, so maybe that has something to do with it.
Okay. All right.
Beats me.
Yep.
But it was acting up. The camera was working though, because I checked it on the camera app, and so the camera was working perfectly. So it wasn't that. That's what I
Right.
thought. Maybe my cord was funny or something. I got it stretched across the room. You know what I mean? Got like a 20-foot cord on this thing.
Wow.
So yeah. So I thought maybe that was the problem, but no. Anyway, all's well that ends well.
Yep. So how's the weather there in your neck of the woods?
It was nice. It was like it's a little bit warm today, but it's getting ready to get warm again next week. I guess get hot again. I don't care.
Yeah.
I went and bought a portable AC. So.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. That's freaking awesome too. It made me call my apartment complex and say, "Hey, there's something wrong with my AC," because the air blowing out of it's just kind of cool. The air out of this is like, what the hell?
Yeah.
You're like, you get frostbite if you hang around that stupid thing.
Yeah.
So I'm like, there's something wrong with my AC. I thought it was too warm in here. It'd be 60 degrees outside and it'd be warmer in my apartment.
Wow.
I look at the thermostat. It's 74 or 75 in my apartment, and it's 65 outside with the AC going. Doesn't make any sense.
Wow.
Yeah. So they were supposed to come today and fix it, and they didn't show up. I don't know. I hate. Ugh. They all suck. Yeah. Oh well. They're not slow about taking your money, but they're really slow about.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Luckily for me, I live what's called a garden apartment, where I'm partially below ground, so it doesn't get unbearably hot like the people that are on the upper floors. I hate to be the people on the third floor, where it's probably that's what you are. You're on the now the good thing about that is you don't have people above you making a lot of racket where I do, But the only noise I ever gather my neighbors upstairs. So
and I have vaulted ceilings, which I like too.
That's right. Mm-hmm. Yep. And I mean it gets a little warm, but it's not like, you're not roasting in here. And in the wintertime, it doesn't get really, really cold. Yeah, because you're below ground and you're kind of shielded from the wind. But I'm over on the northwest side of the building, so we don't get a whole lot of sun over here. So that's what's going on. I was talking about how the FAA is cracking down on
clones.
Yeah. Yep. Flying over stadiums, flying near the president's home in Florida, flying near active emergencies like house fires or forest fires. There was one where a guy got his drone tangled in the one of those paragliders.
Oh,
yeah.
I used to do that. I used to have ultralights. I didn't own them. Full disclosure, I had friends that their family were into it. Their parents bought them, so we would get in those things and just hooligans, man. Right. It was we would jump in those things and go flying all over the place, and it was incredible because there's no regulation, no nothing, no license required, no nothing.
Yeah, you just have basically a fan strapped to your back.
Yep.
Yeah.
Briggs and Stratton 3-horse or 5-horse, and
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
yep,
Yep.
yep. The flimsiest of wings.
Yeah.
Either it's a parachute or it could be, hard wings, but a lot of times it's just parachutes or
Yep.
kind
Yeah.
of
I've
parachutes.
got
Not
it.
really parachutes, but something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like one of those. It's one of those parachutes that you get steer
Right.
is what. And one of my comedian friends from Tennessee, he used to do that. I'm not sure if he's still flying or not, but yeah, he did that quite a bit. Mhm.
Yeah, we got in trouble a bunch of times, and the parents took them away. So that was the end of that.
I mean, it looks like fun. Me, it's probably a little heavy for me to do that because those things are like what 50 pounds.
Yeah. I mean, it varies obviously, and I never weighed one. Like I said, I didn't own them, but they don't weigh too much. I mean, the heaviest thing obviously is the motor. The heaviest
Right.
thing is the motor in you.
Yep,
You know what I mean? That's the
that's
heaviest
right.
thing involved. So, you got that. But nah, I'm surprised Dominic isn't on. He was on Paul Murray's.
Right. He's got something else. He said if I go on longer, he'll pop in. Yeah.
Maybe he's
Since
on with Jerkface. I won't mention any names. This guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so funny. This never ends, the whole Paul Murray thing, right? So I
Right.
popped in this channel yesterday. I happened to have a minute when they was on at 5. So I popped in, and I'm shadow blocked on his channel.
Oh.
So I under my normal channel name. So I went in
Yeah.
under another channel name, and as soon as I identified myself as it was me, I got immediately blocked again. So then I went on a third. I got like 20 fucking channels. So hey, you want to play? So I went to the third one, and then they were like, "What the hell?" And the problem is, Paul's got all these people that control his channel, and he's got all these people he lets into be moderators, or not moderators, but administrators of his channel and stuff. So, and one of them happens to be Justin, and we don't get along. So,
Yeah.
and plus they got this thing going now that it's all kumbaya over there about Don and stuff like that. So, yeah, because I'm still friends with him, and I don't want to hear anybody say anything negative about him and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, yeah, well, so that's your opinion. My
Right.
opinion is different.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why. I thought it was funny. I don't care. It's just funny to me that someone that's sticking up for that guy is getting blocked on his channel for sticking up for him.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like you're mad at me for sticking up for the guy whose channel it is, and you're behind his back blocking people that are sticking up for him.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like, whatever. It's not worth talking about really anymore, I guess.
Right.
I still don't know what actually happened. I wish Dominic would pop on because I'm sure he knows.
Yeah.
If he just got a talking to, if he got a letter, if nothing's actually happened yet,
Yeah.
or what. That's what I'm curious. Hopefully he doesn't get in that much trouble, is what
Yeah.
I
I think the fine is like $1,200.
Well, he got fined?
No, that's the lowest the fines start at.
Yeah. If they assess a fine, it's $1,200.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And they're not gonna screw around. They're gonna But these other people that got huge fines, they either had their Part 107 suspended or revoked. And the ones the guy that flew, let's see, I'm trying to think, at that forest fire, I think he got his revoked. And I think the ones that flew at anyway, I got all this information from what's his name, from Pilot Institute. Who is that guy?
Greg.
Greg, yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
he's not always right either. He won't. I messaged him and he's like, oh, whatever. And I'm like, okay. Well. They're still convinced that you can't import devices into the U.S. and use them unless
Right.
they're cleared by the FCC. That's not
Wow.
true.
No.
You got one on your wrist right now.
Right.
Yeah, if you're still wearing your Huawei, that is. I don't know if you still have
Yeah.
your Huawei, but
Well,
yeah,
wait. Yeah.
you're
Mhm.
wearing a product right now without an FCC clearance and you're using it.
Yep. That's right. Hmm.
It's just amazing to me that they keep saying it over and over like it's going to make it true. And I even sent them a copy of it's running the FCC website, what the
Right.
conditions are, that you can use a non approved product in the U.S.
Right. Hmm.
The FCC only gives clearances to companies to be able to sell their product in the U.S.
Right. Hmm.
It doesn't
Yep.
control use. It's like, what are you
Right.
talking about?
Hmm.
So it is what it is. They all just keep saying it, and it's like,
Well, I mean, it's all about clicks and likes.
yeah.
Hmm.
And everybody's got to be holier than thou. That's the part I get tired of. All this
Mhm.
holier than thou stuff. Yeah. They're all so holy. Oh, I would never do anything that's illegal.
Mhm.
Oh, it's like, oh, shut up. Shut up. But yeah, I didn't think you were going to go on. I figured you just call it good.
No, nope. I already had this all set up and ready to go, and I just kind of I thought I was going to be able to get in, well in time to start the show because my appointment was at 3 p.m. I thought, oh yeah, I should be home by 5 p.m. and get the show going. I might be a few minutes late, but it ended up being like 45 minutes late.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what they do to your car? You put new brakes?
Yeah, got brakes fixed on it. And we got Bill. Bill is here. How you doing, Bill?
He's just waiting for me to come on.
Mm-hmm.
Well, how long have you been on?
2 minutes.
No,
I'm just kidding.
I don't know. I was on time for a change, so of course, I
Me
get
too.
over here
Time for a change too. I was like,
7:00, and I see the message. Oh, I'm getting my brakes done. Oh,
yeah, and I figured
Okay.
we met 7:05 or some shit. So I still set up my equipment and stuff at 7:00. I figured I was going to get a message from you like 7:05, 7:15.
I left
maybe.
the PC on, and then I kind of relaxed in front of the YouTubes, and I didn't fall asleep. I don't think I did. I did maybe for 5 minutes. I
Dazed
don't know,
out.
in and out. I was watching Vice Script Garage. He's working on a 64 Galaxy. So it's kind of cool. Well, he's doing something different, and it was kind of interesting. So I watched the whole thing, and I stopped watching the clock. So I figured I would check every 10, 15 minutes to see if Artie sent his little link.
Right.
And then I kind of got into it, and I forgot. But because he's got that, it's nice. He did something weird. Instead of getting it to run first and fixing it, and then maybe, because he doesn't usually paint, but sometimes he does something. He likes that patina, so he just protects. So it looks like I don't know. He likes the patina.
A junker almost.
Yeah.
Gold.
But with clear coat. So anyway, but this time, because he's at some 250th anniversary car show thing, and he can't paint there. He took, because this is a car that he bought to do someday in the future. It's been sitting out. It hasn't been on the road for like 30 years, and it was sitting under a tree. So he did the body first, not knowing what it needs, whether it's going to run, what's going on, and because you can't paint at the place, but they have places to work on the vehicle. So he did so that's what he did, and he did it with a red, white, and blue motif, like the roof is red, and then it's white, and then it's blue along the bottom. It looks nice, looks pretty cool, looks pretty sharp. But that 64 is a nice looking, if you like that kind of look. And so now he's at the show with an audience, doing his thing, bring the thunder, making it run. And then in this episode is where he got, and it's a 289, which is kind of cool, nice, like classic motor. didn't know, you didn't even know what was in it. You can't tell the difference just by looking at it, whether it's a 289 or a 302. You had to remove the starter just to get the casting number and all that stuff. So it's a 289. But anyway, he got it running. And now because what they're doing is they're going to auction it off, and the proceeds are going to go to a veterans charity. So
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
Yeah,
does he completely fix the car with the vice grips? He doesn't use any other tools but vice grips?
it's just
to fix
called
cars?
It's just called vice.
Oh, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I figured that.
Yeah,
That'd be cool, though.
He
I
does.
tell you what, I use vice grips every fucking day. I'm telling you, they're shit. I use them for hammers. I use them for screwdrivers. I use them for, wrench.
Wow.
Well, he's the reason I like Leatherman, because I never even heard of him before until that guy. He's got a Leatherman and a vice grip, and he can fix anything.
There you
idea.
go.
That's the idea, anyway.
Yeah.
But no, he's got his tools and he's got whatever else, and he makes.
Yeah, I
do
know.
with
I'm
what-
kidding. I'm sure he has if he's working on stuff like that, he's got an extensive tool collection.
Yeah, he's a pretty well-known, mechanic in the industry. He wins competitions and blah blah blah. I don't know if he ever worked at NASCAR, but he knows his stuff. He's been doing it forever. So, and he's a son of a mechanic, so like runs in a family kind of thing.
Cool.
But
Whoa, stop it. Brenda!
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 Hoorah! Yeah! There we go.
Hey, Brenda.
Continue.
Yay.
People are saying hi to me. Hi, guys. Hi, Terry
Hi,
and
hi.
and Jim and Chuck and Brenda. Okay.
Brenda.
Brenda. Pray for who? Pray for who? Who needs prayers?
Mm.
Somebody needs prayers. Brian, I will pray for him.
Yeah, that's his pup. His pup
Oh, okay.
is having
I'm
seizures.
sorry to hear that.
Yeah, they thought it was a tumor, and they didn't see anything, but they've got him on anti-seizure medicine. Yeah. So what's going on there in Florida? How's the weather there?
Hot as balls. What
Hot.
do you think? Hot
Yeah.
and sweaty like balls. It's
Right.
humid. I don't know. I'm at work all day, so I know it's hot. I could tell when I walk outside, and then I come back in.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
I walk outside to vape. Think this is uncomfortable, and I go back inside. But it didn't rain finally, which was nice. The last couple of days, no rain. Hooray.
Wow.
Yeah,
A new record.
man.
Not at all. Because normally in Florida, it'll like dump on you for like an hour. So at some point in the day, and then it'll
no,
come. And then
We definitely go through our dry streaks where people start worrying about the level of the water and this and that. And it's like, yeah, don't worry, it'll be here, and
Yeah.
then it comes in and it stays for like a week.
Yeah.
But no, so it's okay. My days off. I had an extra day off this week. I had yesterday off because I
Oh,
work
cool.
Sunday.
Mhm.
So I got to enjoy that by going to a dentist and having a filling put in. That was-
Oh,
Oh.
feeling-
that's how I spend all my days off at the dentist.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
that was fun. Well, I have a dentist now. I
Oh.
haven't had a dental plan in like forever. So I figured, okay, I got a plan. Oh, what a quinky dink. My filling fell out. So right in the front.
Oh boy.
That one right there. Right there.
Wow.
Mm.
So I want to take care of that right away, So
Right.
they did. Then I'm going to go back on the 4th, and they're going to go over the whole thing and then give me the bad news. I'm sure it's going to be a couple of grand worth of messing around in there, but we'll see. Whatever.
Well, speaking of teeth, Lloyd got his choppers yesterday.
Yeah.
Did he?
Yeah, he got his choppers.
Yep.
Wow.
And he's not happy.
They don't
You're not-
fit.
Yeah, that's right. So he needs to. He's taking them back today to have them, I guess, knock off.
Adjust
the-
them. Yeah.
Yeah, adjust.
Well, they got to
them.
do that anyway, and it took so effing long that his
Oh, I know.
chewing and eating and his mouth
probably
isn't
changed.
Exactly. If he had
Yeah.
been wearing them all this time, the mouth it kind of
Yeah.
forms to it, but it kind of does. I think. I don't know. I'm guessing.
No, I agree that's probably the case because I know in my teeth, even when I got teeth knocked out, the ones above actually sank down because of the gap there.
Yeah.
So your mouth and your teeth will move around on you.
Yep. Mhm.
Yeah, some people's mouths move too much.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
Art.
Yeah.
That's who was
Some bitch.
so
But when he had his uppers in, he was talking with a little bit of a lisp, and a little whistle now.
Well, he's got to relearn how to talk now that he's got teeth. I mean, he adjusted,
No.
So,
Yeah.
he'll straighten it out
No.
eventually.
Yeah. It doesn't surprise me they would take 2 or 3 trips to get him right, in my opinion.
Right. Mm-hmm.
I don't know that much about dentures, but I do know that almost nothing I've ever done at the dentist was a 1 trip, one and done.
Yeah.
Where you just dance in there and everything's perfect the first time. Yeah, okay. It almost never happens.
No, I mean even with fillings like this is that filling in the and okay, close your mouth. And your bottom row of teeth immediately hits the back of it. Like, oh no, not quite. No, no.
Yeah, play with it. Yeah.
She comes at it, comes at it, and comes at it, and comes at it, and he did good.
But even then, you might realize later, oh shoot, maybe it's not quite perfect.
Well, they're going to do the full round of X-rays and probably do a ridiculous cleaning because it's probably been 15 years since I had my teeth cleaned. And,
holy crap! You might as well just put together an afternoon, buddy, because you're gonna be there a minute.
Oh, I know. The last time I went, man. I mean, there's just you don't even realize it because it's like becomes part of your teeth. All that plaque, the giant chips are flying everywhere. It's like, it's like you got to wear a gas mask. And
they put down the flip mask, you're in trouble.
Yeah.
When you walk in there with a face shield, you know it's going to be a long morning.
Yeah.
Clunk, and you're like, oh shit! They get in there. See you later, Brenda. We're gonna
Battery's low. Oh, plug it in.
She's trying to get me banned on Paul's channel. She's all like, block that guy, because I had to come in on my 4th different account to comment. No, I was blocked on Paul's channel. Yeah, you know who Justin is, right? He don't like me, so and Paul was dumb enough to give him administrator control over his channel, so now he's got me blocked. And every time I came in on another account, he blocked me again. He got blocked.
He's using that's fucked up. That's messed up, though. I mean, dude. He's doing that on Paul's channel.
Yeah,
Paul doesn't have any problem with you, does he?
No. While I'm defending Paul, that was the worst part. Now I get it. A lot of people have decided that they don't want to talk about it anymore. That Don justified himself, and they agree with him or they don't, or whatever. It doesn't matter at any point. Mm-hmm. But they brought the subject up, right? And so I'm like, well, I'm not going to just forget about it. No, I think it's wrong. I'm never going to change my opinion. Mm-hmm. And so he started blocking me on channels. As I went back in, he blocked me again, and it was pretty funny. It was pretty funny. I got like 20 accounts, brother. We can play this game for a while if you want. But yeah, I'm with you. I don't think it's cool to block people on someone else's channel.
Right.
I don't even block people on my own channel. There's people that I haven't blocked even the couple of, and we won't name names.
Right.
But there's been a couple of people over the years that have really torqued me off, as you well know.
Right.
Never, and I just ignore them. They'd be in there saying their shit, and I just ignore it. I don't even pay attention to it, And I've never blocked. And he must have me on block. No, I'm just not paying attention to you. I don't block anybody. Eventually, maybe you'll come around, and guess what? Eventually, they did. I mean, it's not that I like them. I still don't, but I still, have my opinions.
Right.
But they're not attacking me anymore. So, that's that. But no, I've never blocked. The only people I've ever blocked are total strangers that come in and start talking about, flaccid penises and stuff. It's like, don't talk about art like that.
Yeah.
I personally, I'm of the other view. I'm personally okay with you blocking people. This isn't a democracy. This isn't. If art wants to block people, hey, it's your channel. You can block whoever you want. You don't want so and so, but your channel.
Right. Right. That's why I brought that up. No, I understand why people get blocked. People get themselves blocked. Yeah,
and that's fine.
That guy didn't block you. You blocked yourself because you're being a dick. But so no, I have nothing against anybody else doing it, but doing it on someone else's channel, that's messed up.
Yeah, that's messed up in my
Mhm.
opinion.
Yeah.
You know, but
And especially
regardless-
Paul, because Paul will never be able to figure out how to unblock somebody.
No, poor guy. He's got these guys running his life
Never.
and shit.
He's lucky he can get the show on, you know, let alone go into this settings and unblocking people. But whatever.
Yeah, then he made me a mod on my fourth account. Paul did, and then and then I go back in today on that same account, and I'm no longer a mod, and I'm blocked on that account too. Which again, because and you're trying to pretend like it's not happening. I go, dude, I got 4 devices right in front of me. I got one there, and one here. I had 3 things going at the same time. I can tell when I post something and it doesn't come up because you know they shadow block you. You don't even know. You're typing in comments. For all you know, it's going in, right? It's because it shows up on your screen, but if you look on another device, it doesn't come up.
Right.
You know, so I'm like, yeah, good try. Oh, what do you mean? Nobody's got you blocked. Okay, whatever, dude. Whatever, dude. It's not like the end of the world, you know what I mean? Oh my god. But it's just annoying.
You know, it's just childish too. It's just.
Yep.
You probably weren't saying anything block worthy.
No, not even a little bit, to be honest with you. And I've said many things that are block worthy. Let there be no mistake.
But this is not stuff like that on my channel that are block.
Right. Yeah.
While you're on the panel.
No, I'm actually sticking up for Paul, right?
Yeah. Right.
No, people are like, he was fucking up and he's a bad guy and this and that. I'm like, no.
You have been. I know. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Jim said, when I started to block everyone, but not good, got no subscribers, so I stopped.
Well, I stopped that.
Yeah, that's what he thinks. I didn't block these people so that I would still have views.
Yeah, man.
And it's not, and like you said, it's not even worth it anyway because they'll just come in with a different account. You know?
Right.
So why bother?
Yeah. I got 20 accounts, man. I can play this game with you all day if you want.
Mhm.
And
Why
you
do
can
you have 20 accounts?
I just never erase them.
I mean, but why did you? I've only ever made one account.
Well, there was reasons. Like I got at one point, I had another account for drone stuff for West Michigan. It's West Michigan Aerials. Okay. And so I had that. That was just for drone stuff for West Michigan. And on my channel, I didn't post drone stuff. And I had a channel that we're doing motorcycle stunts and stuff on.
Oh.
So I had that channel. Okay. And then I had joke channels like Johnny loves Justine or I Justine loves Johnny. I had that one just to fuck with Johnny one time. And I've been on YouTube since day one, right? So I've had like channels where I just start just to fuck with somebody, just for fun. You know what I mean?
Right.
Not for any real reason. There's no subscribers, there's no videos on it. I just so I just never erase them. So I've been on since 2009. So
yeah, I think I wasn't on until 2011, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah. So in that period of time, I've started and stopped the motorcycle channels, you know, drone channels, commentary channels. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I just never erase them. So that's why I got so many. I could go through and erase them, I guess, but I just never gotten around to it. I don't care.
This channel started in 2009, and it was originally Arthur Carlson. And then I started posting some of my comedy stuff, and then I had some political stuff when I ran for State House. I had some ads that I made up, and yeah, and then
we all know you've got like 30 accounts. We know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a lot of accounts too. Yeah, he's probably got me beat.
Oh, look at this. I lost 7 subscribers in the last 28 days. I must have pissed.
Wow.
What did I do? What I do? Actually, I might have lost more than that because that's how many I'm down in the last 28 days. I may have gained a couple, but I lost. I'm down 7. I'm going to lose that 1.8. It's going to go down to 1.7.
Right. Oh yeah, let me post something here. Have I posted anything?
I'm up
because I also noticed I'm not a moderator at a lot of places.
Oh my!
That I had been before.
I'm
still mod here. So
yeah, October 2011, I created this account. Yep.
Yeah, I'm not a mod on 3 conservative gimps anymore. I could have swore I was a
No?
mod on 3 conservative
Oh.
gimps in the past because you guys mod everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, and now suddenly I wasn't a mod on 3 conservative gimps
Ah.
either.
Wow. We'll fix that. We'll fix
Yeah,
it.
I don't really care. The only thing that sucks about not being a mod is any jackass with an attitude will block you and
Right.
put you in timeout and shit like that. It's annoying.
Yep.
Yep. How long you going tonight, Art? You got work tomorrow?
No, I don't have to work tomorrow, so I can go
Wow.
long tonight. Yep.
And look at his sober ass. Look at him sober as fuck over there too.
I know.
Yeah, look at this
He's
guy.
responding in clear English that we can understand for a
It's
change.
let's do this.
Yeah.
I bet you slept in Sunday, boy. Or Saturday last week. Was it Saturday?
Yep.
Yeah, I bet you slept in pretty good.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
I think
good
I
for
got
you.
7 hours in, which is pretty good.
Like, you're pretty roasty toasty. I can tell you that without a doubt. You're pretty chocolate wasted. Oh, probably not wasted. I wouldn't go that far, but you're lit up pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was happy.
Yeah,
I
you're
was
happy, snappy.
Happy, joy, happy, joy.
Yeah.
So what else? White guy's teeth.
Yep.
What?
I got a new AC. I bought a
You got
portable
new
AC.
I got new brakes on my car.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I ordered a new phone and a new watch.
Well,
Samsung came out with a new folding phones. So
well, I got a new phone. Well, I got a new carrier for my phone and a pouch, and I got a new case for my phone, and I got
you had that case last week, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
yeah. And this is an S20. Really like.
Yeah, you've brought that up a couple times.
Camera's better, and yeah.
Stop picking on Art.
Why?
Yeah, I thought you were going to be kinder, gentler.
All I said was you brought that up a couple times. That's all I said.
Yeah, sure.
Lon said the same thing in so many words.
I know, that's true. And what else? And I bought a new barrel and receiver for my 10 millimeter. Or slide, not a receiver, slide. They came up with a compensated kit for it.
Oh.
I'm geeked about that.
Have you fired it?
I haven't gotten it yet. I ordered it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, USPS sucks. Ugh.
I bought stuff lately.
Yeah.
Exciting stuff. I bought a Ryobi weed whacker for my wife because
I knew it.
Well, no, she had that. I bought that for about a year ago, but because it's super light, I mean, super. It's amazing how light it is, compared to anything. And that's the only reason she didn't use like my gas powered one or whatever. And it only came with one battery. And the thing is that it never went to 5 bars. It always would charge up 4 bars, and the 5th one would blink, and it would just stay like that forever.
Wow.
So I always thought that maybe there was something wrong with it, but it was fine. We'd get the 45 minutes out of it, which is fine. It's only a 2 amp battery.
2-stroke.
2 amp. It's electric. Wanker. So anyway, long story short, it wouldn't charge the other day. It was blinking on the first light quickly.
Ooh.
It's like, God, it's no good. So I immediately went online, bought a couple of aftermarket batteries because the battery itself costs as much as I paid for the whole setup.
Wow.
And so I got a couple of aftermarkets for like $20-something, $30.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I think it was 30 actually, but for 2 of them, and we'll see if they last. If they last half as long, it's still worth it, But here's what happens, and of course, after I already ordered it, I went back to think, God, I took it off the charger, put it back on. I kept doing the same thing. I was like, well, let's try this. I put it in, and a whacker still comes on, even though it's blinking on one light. So I ran it down some more, and then I cleaned the contacts on the battery. Even though it's been doing this since new, you can look at the side contacts on the battery. Not that there's 3. There's 2 sides, 1 on the top. The 2 on the sides looked like it was like green on it or something, maybe from grass. So I gave that a good sanding, cleaned up nice. Put it
Rusted
on.
up.
First time ever completely charged. Like the lights went out. It was completely charged, all 5 lights. First time
There
ever.
you go.
Of course, because I got 2 batteries coming in the mail. So I ordered that. So now I got 3 batteries for this freaking thing. And the aftermarket ones are fine. They work just fine. So far. So I was thinking, since I got the extra Ryobi batteries, I might buy myself, although it's not the brand I wanted originally, I want to get myself an electric ratchet.
Oh,
An
okay.
electric ratcheting wrench. And I'm not crazy about the Ryobi setup either, because all the other ones, the batteries, it's a long handle, whereas the Ryobi's it's like a foot that comes out from the side,
Right.
and they're not super cheap. It's like $120 without a battery. Not that that's a lot of money, but for
Right.
it's not my preference. But I got 3 batteries now, so maybe
it's up to you. But this just briefly, I watch a channel called Torque Test Channel,
Right.
where they test tools,
Right.
and they tested the new stupid Walmart tool, and it actually torqued out higher than the Milwaukee.
Wow.
And it's like $50 or some shit with a battery, a charger, a battery, and the fucking tools, like $50-$60.
It's still, and the longevity though, you know what I mean? I wasn't going to get a Milwaukee. I was going to get a Ryobi because I got the batteries. And a Ryobi did okay, but the other ones were better. Makita. I forget which one was the best. What's that guy? Farm something? Something.
Project Farm.
Project Farm. He did one where he did all of them and tested them all out.
We're going to test that. I'm going to test that.
We are farmers. Boom, 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 boom.
They got. They claim. They claim to have 40.
The guy does some complete. He gets into it, man. He does some complete testing. That guy, viscosity of oil, different oils, and this and that. It's a perfect channel for somebody like me that over analyzes and over researches everything, But I mean, for a part-time tool, just to be convenient, especially in tight spots, and you can't, you can't do this, I might buy one. It's an excuse to buy one now. I got extra batteries. So
I might buy the Walmart one. I have all Hilti tools. Hilti doesn't even make one, but if they did, it'd be $500.
Oh, you're saying Walmart? What was the actual brand of it?
It's either Greenlee or something, or it's their Walmart brand. I can't think of the name of it off the top of my head. Not Tool Shop. That's somebody else. Look it up. No, they have their own little in-house brand. Not Braun. That's Harbor Freight. Hold on a second.
Yeah.
I'll look it up for you. But it's like $50-$60 for the battery and the charger and the there's no charger because it charges USB-C.
Oh.
So if you have like 100-watt USB-C charger sitting at your house, you just charge it up.
There you go.
So it's just the battery that comes in it. Then it's not removable battery.
No, it's removable battery.
Okay.
And they have a USB-C slot in the battery.
Cool.
Walmart ratchet, I guess. Should be like power ratchet, but let's go with
Or nurse ratchet.
nurse ratchet. Are you looking it up too, jackass?
No.
Okay.
AI says the best power ratchets vary depending on your needs. For professional grade performance, the Milwaukee M12 Fuel Series, specifically the 3/8-inch extended reach, is the gold standard.
Huh?
For mechanics.
Greenworks is the company I'm
Greenworks.
looking for.
Oh yeah. Greenworks. They sell them.
Greenworks.
That's not their brand. Greenworks you can buy. The rigid 18-volt. Best value, rigid, which is a Home Depot. 18-volt brushless cordless 3/8 ratchet. Excellent professional grade torque and battery life. Balancing performance and cost. Best power and interchangeability is the DeWalt. Yeah. This guy broke a couple of them during the test. So, I mean, really just because he was testing, if you don't use the power, you just use it as a ratchet as well. And, and a couple of them broke. Yeah. Let me see. But I mean, I don't use them enough to actually spend the money. But I don't know.
There it is.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Here's the whole kit with a charger and everything for $99.
$99.
You get
That's one of them.
the Bauer is, and that's Harbor Freight. It's $59.99.
There
Yeah.
you go.
But that's no battery, no charger, no nothing. See, that's what's funny. They show these really good prices, and the battery and the charger, I'm sure, costs more than the tool does.
Right.
Hyper Tough. That's Walmart's brand. Hyper Tough.
Ah,
Yeah, they have one here. It's a cordless ratchet, $59. Comes with a battery charger. The ratchet is extended. It's got the longer arm on it and stuff. Extended. And the battery goes in the tail. You know what I mean? So it doesn't have that foot like you're talking about. You know, because I know what you're talking about. It almost throws away the whole point of the stupid tool that you can get in tight places with it if they're going to put a big fucking foot on the end of it. You know?
I think
Yeah, that's
Bauer,
the Hyper Tough.
they got a Hercules brand at Harbor Freight. too.
Hercules.
Yeah.
Hercules, and
Yeah, it's $60 for the Hyper Tough one.
yeah.
60 beans. Comes with the battery and everything. You're ready to go. I might get that one just for tight spaces on my job. Otherwise, I have to use like a ratchet wrench, which is fine. But every once in a while, I have an adapter. You know those adapters where it's a right angle adapter where you put it in your impact, and then it,
Right.
yeah, and then you put
You need something
I have
like
those.
that.
But you're juggling those. Those kind of suck because you're trying to hold the impact and hold the right angle and keep it on the nut. It's a little bit of a pain in the ass.
Right.
You're
Mhm.
Apparently,
juggling.
Milwaukee just introduced it says Milwaukee's all new ratchet.
All new.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's what I need is more batteries and more chargers in my garage. You know, because I've got
Right.
Cobalt and I've got
Bud, what up?
I've got DeWalt chargers and batteries. I've got one for the Ego blower. What do you call it?
Cobalt has a cordless ratchet, I
Yeah, I know.
think. Oh,
Yeah,
just
they
get the
do.
Cobalt one. Yeah. It should be
Mhm.
cheap.
It's
Cobalt
the
stuff
wrong
is-
battery.
Oh, it's
I
an
have
older
Cobalt.
battery.
No, they're different shape. I got Cobalt batteries from when I had that Cobalt mower.
Oh, that's different then. Never mind. I'm just saying, $60. I might just dance in there and buy it tomorrow because, quite frankly, for $60, because the kind of use I'm going to use it for, it's going to be very rare, every once in a while kind of thing. It's nice that it charges with a USB-C, so I can plug it into my truck, you know, into a stupid cigarette lighter. Actually, my truck has USB-C ports on my truck, so I can just plug it into my truck and charge it up.
There you go.
And if I ever need it, there you go.
Yep. Bill, you're the computer expert. My sister has an HP laptop, and all she gets is a black screen. I've tried Control Alt Delete.
Did you turn it on? What is it? A laptop with a black screen?
Yeah, we turned it off. We unplugged it. We turned it off, turned it back on, and we get the HP logo, and it just stays black.
Yeah, but you
do get the logo.
But the logo came up though.
Yeah, it did. And I tried to go into BIOS, and I couldn't get into BIOS. I did F2, I did F12, I did all. And
FU.
I couldn't get into safe mode. So I said, well, I don't know what to say. I can't get it to work. You know?
That could be so many things.
Yeah, so
How
you
old
turn
is-
it
how
off,
old's-
turn it
how
back
old is-
on, and just
How old's this laptop?
Probably a couple years old.
I mean, probably a couple years old. That
I
means
don't
nothing.
know.
Okay, is it 10 years old? Is it 12 years old?
No,
is it
no,
6
she
years
bought
old?
it brand new. This was
Oh,
it.
well, then that tells me everything. Come on, Art. She bought it brand new. She bought it brand new when? I've got stuff that is 20 years old I brought brand new.
No, she had it
a
for
couple years ago.
Yeah,
That's fair
a
enough.
couple years ago. She
That's
got
close
it
enough.
at
It doesn't
Walmart.
matter.
She got it.
My
at
point
Walmart.
is, for $300, you just go buy a new one and be twice as powerful, and just
Right.
give it to somebody who likes tinkering around with shit like that.
You don't know my sister.
Yeah,
She
no, I bet
hates
your sister.
going- Yeah.
Yeah.
You
She
did?
hates-
She was on the stream. She was
Yeah, when I
meaner.
was-
She was meaner to Art than we ever were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. It could be a lot of things. Could be
Yeah.
something with the screen, but you're getting the HP logo. Could
Right.
be something. It could be the CPU is immediately overheating because it's all blocked up with, your dander from being at her house. It could be. I mean, it could be. It could
All
be.
those cats. Yeah.
Could be a lot of things.
Yeah.
It
she's-
could be overheating immediately. I'll agree with that.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
could be that
It
if
could-
the imports are all clogged up. Have you tried taking the bottom off? Snatch the bottom off real quick and see what it looks like. Might be full of hair.
CPU could be bad.
You
It's
can't-
actually an APU because it's CPU and they're combined, and it could
Yeah, it's probably integrated graphics, huh?
Right.
Right. Well, it's
Mhm.
integrated right into the chip, so that could have
Yeah.
burned up. And
And you can't change the battery because it's all integrated unless you
not the-
actually take the
it's not the
bottom out and
not the battery.
get battery. Yeah.
Oh, fair enough.
all right. So when the screen goes black, what about any other lights on the thing? Does anything else lit?
Just the keyboard lights up.
Does it stay
and
lit?
that's it. Yeah.
You see a hard drive light flashing?
You know what? I didn't even look.
Mhm.
You know.
Yeah, there ain't no hard drive. It's a SSD in this thing, right? Is it a
Yeah,
Chromebook or is it an actual laptop?
All right. So what you would do, I'm sure it's got some kind of external access to it. You can put a monitor on it.
Right.
So you would do that to see if you can get something on that screen and see what's
Right.
going on there.
Plug in the HDMI real quick and see if you can get it to come up on our TV or
if
whatever.
it's got
Yeah,
that, or
there
if
you
that's why
go.
one of the reasons I asked how old it is, because it might be older than that, and it might just have a VGA.
Oh, yeah,
It might have VGA out. It might, or if it's super
No,
new,
it
it might have
doesn't. No.
USB-C video out.
Mhm. Yep. Nope.
So these are all things that you'd have to do, but I can't guess over like this based on this information. And did you look online to see how you get into your BIOS?
No, I just did the standard,
Yeah, that's not how you do it.
well,
You got to look online. Takes
right.
moments. You're wasting your time doing it the way you're doing it. You probably spent a half an hour doing that because you got to power it down and power it back up. You got to catch it at the right time, so it's
Right.
not starting to load Windows. Yeah, or whatever operating system's on it. So look it up online and see how you get into the BIOS on it.
Hmm.
What is
Oh.
it? A what? HP?
Yeah, it's the HP. Yep.
Yeah,
Oh,
HP.
well, that's a good guess.
Mhm.
HP what? though?
I have no idea. I don't remember. Didn't remember the model number.
It could be
I know
Control
it's a-
F11. It could be Control F2. It could be just F2.
Yeah.
It could be Delete. It could be Control. There's all different. It depends on the model.
Right.
Depends on what version of Windows too, doesn't it, or no?
No, to get into the BIOS, it's all it's hardware.
Right.
Okay.
Steve
They
Jim.
almost always F2 though, right?
Yeah.
No,
You catch it on boot up and you slam F2 until it goes to the boot screen.
no. Sometimes it's
So
Yep.
Sometimes it's Delete. Sometimes it depends. Sometimes I've seen F11. It all.
Yeah,
it-
it's
it-
usually F11, F12.
Sometimes you have to hit the
and
function key with F11. I mean, it all depends on the model laptop.
Right.
Homie, no baloney. I mean, if you put in HP laptop, it's not gonna HP laptop.
Yeah. Because I don't think she spent more than $150 on it.
What? So it's a
Yeah,
Chromebook then? I can't believe it's an
No,
actual
it's not.
laptop.
I don't think HP made a Chromebook.
To enter BIOS in most HP laptops, turn off your computer, turn it back on, and repeatedly press escape.
Oh,
Oh wow.
Telling you, there's all different methods. When the startup menu appears, press F10. Now, if you're getting nothing on your screen, you're going to have to guess. Like maybe your hard drive light's not blinking and it's just sitting there and the fan's on because you can't see anything. So you'd have to hit F10 immediately
Well, I'm
after.
going to be over there tomorrow.
Alternatively, you can try tapping the F10 key immediately after turning the laptop on.
Right.
So neither one of those is F2, homie.
Okay.
Oh, just
Escape
for the
F-
record, HP
F-
makes a fuck ton of Chromebooks. I'm
Sure.
looking at them now. There's at least 6.
Okay. Well,
It's a Chromebook?
no.
He
because-
said HP doesn't make a Chromebook, and I'm like, oh no, yeah, they do.
Of course they do.
Oh,
Everybody does.
okay.
Everybody,
But
all
it's
the brands make
It's
Chromebooks.
got Windows 11 on it. So it's
Okay,
not,
fair enough.
Yeah.
I just thought maybe because it was 150 bucks.
yeah,
HP makes a Chromebook for 100,
Yeah,
200
she's-
bucks. I'm looking
That's
at
what
one.
wait. That's what it was new? 150 bucks?
That's what he
she
said.
got it dirt cheap. But
Oh, well, you know what the problem is then? It's not your
It's-
trash.
yeah,
It's 150 bucks. She got a couple of years out of it. That's good. Bye-bye.
yeah,
I mean, the only thing you'd worry about maybe is rip it open and get the drive out
yeah.
so you can get your files.
All right. Here's one for $199. A 14-inch Chromebook.
Yep.
Yeah. No, you don't want. No, don't kill yourself fixing something like that. Get your dad off it and just get something else. Come on, how good could it be? 150 bucks. Wow, and it's not a Chromebook.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, that's why I was surprised too.
She's cheap. She's not tech
Did you buy it
savvy.
new?
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't matter
Or
tech savvy.
it was on, I know it was on sale when she
It
got it.
doesn't matter tech savvy. Cheap junks, cheap shit's cheap shit.
Yeah.
People
Oh,
say,
that-
"Oh, I'm not tech savvy." It doesn't matter if you turn on an Alienware, if you turn on a $150 Chromebook, and you're supposed to see something on the screen. That's got nothing to do with
Wow.
being tech savvy, you know.
Wow.
But
They're
Wow.
fucking. I tell you what, if she wants a new, I know you're saying she doesn't, but if you go on HP's website right now, you can get a 14-inch Windows 11 home laptop. It's an AMD Ryzen 5, which is pretty good. 8 gigs
It's
of
fine.
RAM,
it's fine.
500 gigs of SSD, 2K screen, $400.
Yeah.
Right.
That's not bad at all.
Hmm.
The one I was using at the meetup,
There's another one.
the
400
metal
bucks.
case one I bought, the Ace Magic, Ace Magic. It's like a ripoff of Acer. You know what I mean? Ace Magic.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
That's got a 12th gen. That's just a what is it? PC 100, whatever processor it's in. It's okay. It's got 16 gigs of RAM. I think it's got a terabyte drive,
Right.
and that was less than $300. 280. I got it on sale for like $289
Right.
because that's just in case I need a laptop kind of thing. I don't work off it. You know, if I'm going
Right.
to do anything real, I do it on the PC. You know.
Right.
You know.
Yeah. Shit,
And
here's
it worked.
one with an i5, Intel i5 for $429.
Right.
Yeah, right there.
Which one? Which
$600 off.
i5? Like a 12th generation i5? What's the number on it? Does it say?
It doesn't. It's an i5 120U, which I don't know what they mean by that. Let me
Oh,
look.
that might be 10th gen.
No, they don't
No?
sell. They don't sell new 10th gens anymore. Not new ones.
I'm looking right now.
Yeah.
1210U,
No, it says 120U.
120.
Yeah. Intel Core 5 120U. It's a 5 gigahertz chip. 10 cores, 12 threads with built-in Intel graphics.
10 cores, 2 performance, and 8 efficient. So it's like it's really a 2 core with the 8 efficient. 12 threads. It's fine for a laptop. It only came out.
$400.
It only came out in 24. That's a fairly late model processor.
Right.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, for $400.
Yeah.
That you can't. I don't know. You can buy. I can't buy a chip for $400 for my
Yeah.
computer.
That's right.
No, quite
Hmm.
Okay, you can't even buy an SSD right now. I should sell my SSD. I bought the 990 Pro, the 8 terabyte. Frick, I just looked at it the other day. It's like $1,800, and I got it for like $400 on sale. On
Wow,
Sam- it was on sale on Samsung for like $400. It's like $1,800 now.
You can get it on Temu for $49.95.
Really? Wow, what a deal!
Yeah.
No, memory is a retarded cost right now.
Yeah.
I was like, what? $2,000 for an SSD? Shut up.
Yeah.
No,
I barely paid $2,000 for this whole computer.
Well, now you just says SSD. You're talking about drives, right? They're too high, but they're starting to come down finally.
Yeah.
I just happened to be pricing some today. I mean, you used to be able to get a 500 gig SSD. I mean, not that I buy SSDs necessarily. I mean, SSD versus M2s.
M.2.
Versus
Yeah.
M2s, yeah. But you used to be able to get them for like $60 for 500, $80 for a terabyte. Now they went way high. Now a 500 is around 80. So not so bad. Unless if you want like Samsung, you're still paying way too much, like 100
Right.
You know.
Yeah, that's what I got. It's all Samsung ones. I got 2 SSDs in my computer.
Yeah.
They're both 990 Pros.
Yeah.
For no reason. I don't even know why I bothered. Shut up, Steve. Chromebooks are the shit. I'm just kidding. I don't have a Chromebook. I'm joking. I have a Samsung laptop.
They do suck, but for his sister, it might be all right, I guess. I don't know.
What are you doing with it? They don't suck if what you're doing with it is checking Facebook and online shopping and checking your email and shit. They're fucking awesome for that. You know what I mean? $200 and you can check your Facebook and plus they run all the Android apps. If you're an Android person, Chromebooks make a lot of sense because you can run all the Android apps on them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like YouTube and Facebook, and if that's all you're doing, they're the shit.
Yeah.
If you're trying to edit video or some shit, well, no. You know what I mean? No, son, no.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah, that processor you were just talking about, that's a Raptor Lake, formerly known as Raptor Lake, and even 4th gen processors were Raptor Lake. So that's it. That's a fairly new processor. It'd be all right, you know,
for $400.
Yeah, be all right.
I'm saying, man. Like I said, it's got. Let's see.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a 17-inch laptop, for God's sakes. I'll forgot the top. Oh, wait a minute. What's this now? Hold on. I just clicked to a different one by mistake. Okay, yeah. Wait a minute.
Intel Core 5 120U is a highly efficient mid-range laptop processor. And just the fact that it's considered mid-range means it's better than what she has. You know?
Yeah.
Seriously better, probably. It's good for web browsing, heavy multitasking, and office work, but it struggles with demanding applications like high-end gaming, which I'm sure she's not doing, or 4K video editing.
No, she doesn't.
And guess what? You can even do that stuff. You just have to be patient.
You know, yeah.
You know, you have to be patient and be making dinner while you're doing it. You know.
Yeah, I mean, it's got a 17-inch screen. It's 8 gigs of RAM, which isn't the world's greatest, but sufficient for most stuff.
That's kind of bare minimum anymore.
It's DDR5 RAM, for example. It's not old RAM or nothing. Oh, it's last gen RAM, but still it's not old. 256 SSD, M2 SSD. Yeah, so not the brightest screen or nothing. So she won't be running around outside with it necessarily.
Yep.
So, I don't know. If I was just looking for a laptop from like my grandma or somebody like that, you know, it'd be a perfect little thing, in my opinion. $400.
So, Bill, what is your views on the pre-built PCs that you see at Best Buy?
What are my views on them?
Yeah, yay or nay? Stay away from them, or should I?
There's nothing wrong with them.
Yeah.
I'm not a pre-built PC guy because I'm a turd. You know, I like putting shit together myself,
Right.
even though I probably end up spending more money doing that. You know,
Right.
Again, there's nothing wrong with that. You know, I mean, you're kind of locked into what they give you.
Right.
If you get a half decent video card on it, all of a sudden it gets stupid expensive. But again, they're fine. There's nothing wrong with them. You know, they're warranted. Why? What are you looking at? What are you thinking about?
Just
iBuyPower. Tell me.
iBuyPower. Yeah.
I knew he was looking at iBuyPower.
Yeah, they're
Mhm.
super cheap, and you have to know something about building PCs when you buy them, because when they'll come to you with connectors unconnected. It depends who's in the factory that day popping the things together. But again, they're the same as anybody else. They don't make the components.
Right.
You just
Mhm.
look at the list of components, and
Right.
if it's what you want and the price is right, you buy it. Might you have to tinker with it or upgrade it or do something with it? You might.
Right.
But you
Best
get
Buy's got your back, by the way. If you get home, it's not working, you run it right in there, and Geek Squad will go over the computer for you.
yeah, and
Right.
and half the time, like I said, it's something fell off, something disconnected
Right.
either in shipping, or they
Mhm.
or they just flubbed at the factory. And if any of the components actually are bad, I mean, it's again, they're buying the same components as anybody else is. Not
Right.
very many companies. I mean, I think Dell has some proprietary main boards and power
Yeah.
supplies
Yeah.
and stuff like that. To
Mhm.
force you to stay in their kind of like Apple, to force you to stay in their
Their environment, their
uh,
realm.
their Dell Drome.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Your
but
garden.
Like,
nothing wrong with that, Art. But you're a smart guy. You can
Mm.
actually just go shopping and put together something yourself.
How much you trying to spend?
I like to keep it under $3,000.
Three
Fuck, I got a computer. I'll
grand.
sell you. I got a
Yeah.
computer. I'll sell you right now, because I was thinking of updating. I was thinking about updating, but the computer I want is going to cost about $5,000.
Yeah,
there you
yeah,
go.
but three
Yeah.
grand is a pretty serious PC, dude.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Well,
Yeah.
here's the deal. I really want to get into AI, doing videos on AI, and I want a really beefy video card that'll handle it, and a CPU that'll handle the video
Right.
editing. So 32 gigs of RAM would
Yeah,
be
but
the
the latest
minimum.
the latest piece hardware that's out there, they take advantage of the actual chips on the video card for the AI more than the processor on the computer.
Yeah.
First of
Right.
all, and second, 3,000. Holy crap! That's a nice computer.
Yeah, it's just an idea. That's as high as I want. I'd really like to go as cheap as possible. If I keep it to $1,000,
Well,
you
here's
know,
here's why you're going to be paying more than you would, say, a year ago, is what he was talking
Video
about. And the chip prices have gotten so high, it also
Right.
forced the CPU price, the GPU prices way up there. Because
Right.
you couldn't put the RAM on the GPUs themselves. But again, it's starting to come back a little bit. I mean, you might want to wait a little. But yeah, I mean, you can build yourself a nice computer for $3,000, a really nice one that's going to take care of
Yeah.
you for a while. And that's the advantage. I think some of the advantage of building yourself is if you do it right, you have a path for upgrading later if you need to.
That's true. That's true.
know.
Hmm.
At
Yeah.
least to a point.
Hmm.
But yeah,
You can update. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and try to sell you Alienware, for example, or Dell, but I'm on my third Alienware, and I've been able to update every last one of them.
right.
I dual
Right.
GPU'd my last one. I had dual GPUs on, and so it's not like you can't
Sure, you
update.
can't.
Right.
Your
can't, because
Alienwares or Dells.
you're buying Alienware, and Alienware is like somebody built that computer for you. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like someone bought a box and built it. Although some of them you got to be careful, because they'll have proprietary power supplies, and you got to buy a Dell power supply because it's got some oddball, ridiculous. I've seen them where it's a small box in the back and it's got a long tube.
Yeah.
It's for the you know what I mean? Just to fit in the friggin' weird case that when you open it,
Right.
then a shelf comes out, and all this crazy ass shit. When all you need is a big open box where you can just plug in whatever you want.
Right.
Well,
Well, and that was the advantage of the Alienware. It took a standard power supply, where this guy here, I had to buy their brand of a power supply. I got it up to 500 watts, and the 3070 works just fine. It actually works better in this PC. Well, this is like 12 12th gen, where the other one is 10th gen, and I haven't had any issues with the video on this PC. Where on the Alienware that I had when I upgraded, I think it had a 2070, and I went up to a 3070, and I was just having. I probably needed to delete some of the drivers on it and then start over with the right. That's what I did with this one. Is I updated the drivers. I deleted the old drivers and put the right drivers on it.
Right.
And everything just works great. Yeah.
Right. Dell has an app for that too. You just go into the Dell PC Experience or something like that, and
Right.
it'll scan your whole computer and figure out what the drivers are and fix it for you. But here's an example: the Alienware Aurora Gaming. It has, let's see, we got the RTX 5080, the freaking Ultra K series processor, liquid cooled,
Right.
and yada yada yada, and it's about $1,800, $1,900.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. So I mean, it depends on how you look at it.
Right.
Jim's droning says he has a 4600. Do you mean a 4060? A 4600 is pretty old.
Yeah.
Yeah. He might be joking, and that's why he means a 4060. And he's just kidding with you.
No, 4600. Like they have a Quadro 4600. That's like from 2007. So he
Yeah,
might
that's
mean
what I
might
mean.
mean a 4060.
Yeah.
Or he's just joking around and he's saying the 4600 on purpose. You know, like what was that Sony GPU way back in the day?
Yeah, no, 4060 is fine. I have a 4070. That's all I have a 4070 Super. Yeah.
Yeah, I have a 4070 Ti, I think it is.
TI,
or Founders.
yeah.
Founders. So it's Ti or Founders, I forget.
Yeah.
I have a 4070 Founders, actually. Founders Edition just means it's unbranded. It's an NVIDIA. Actually,
Right.
NVIDIA sold it.
Right,
Which
right.
and they're harder to get because really they're competing against the people that they license the chips to. You know what I mean? They're competing against the fuck.
Oh yeah.
All the video card manufacturers,
Yeah.
they license
Right.
the chip to, and in fact, I was able to get. It was only $600, and you actually had to like put your name in a.
Ooh.
They only had a limited amount of them, because just to have a Founder, just to have one, and but it was the Super. I'm frozen because I opened up this other app.
Yeah, he opens something else. Yeah.
Yeah. I have a super.
Super.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what we
and,
got
and
here.
that was their MSRP was $599, but you couldn't get it for that. You know what I mean at the time. But I got it for that through Best Buy by putting my name in the queue, and it came up, and I drove down to Boca to go buy it. Matter of fact, yeah. But anyway, the TI is better. It's got more RAM.
Yeah. Yeah. I looked at the 5070 Ti, and that's 32 gigs of VRAM on it.
32.
Yep.
Really? I'm not aware. I have not been shopping.
No,
50,
it's
70.
not. He's
I
wrong.
didn't think so.
I'm looking at it right now. It's 16.
Yeah, 16. Yeah.
There's no such thing as a 32 gig VRAM.
Video card. He just
Whoa.
Maybe the 5090 might be, but I don't think so.
I don't think so. 24 probably.
Yeah, I think it's 24. I think you're right. Anyway, I'm building your computer right now. Hold on a second. I'm working on it. You know what, the 7? I'm going with the 7 for now. The Ultra 7, because what you're doing is more important. The GPU is more important than the CPU.
Right.
Yeah. No, I mean, NVIDIA is building all that AI technology, capability right into the CPU, the GPU itself. Yeah.
Well, eventually, what I want to do is I want to have
Which i9, Jim?
I want the local, large local media. You know, that way I don't have to share all my, stuff on like some certain websites where I usually have my AI done. That way I could do it all on my PC and I could render it a lot faster.
Okay, so there is a 32 gig card. It's the RTX, the NVIDIA GeForce RTX 5090 Ultra Enthusiast graphics card featuring 32 gigs of
And
GDR7
it's
memory.
$10,000 for the
Yeah.
goddamn graphics card all by itself.
Wow.
They retail like Gigabyte makes it, MSI makes it, PNY. Currently in the retail range of roughly between $3,600 to $5,000 for your
Wow.
video card. Yeah, that which is idiotic. It's just-
You know what? Now you just say that, I think I seen what's his name, J2 Cents or whatever, did a review on it like a month ago, and I watched part of it. You're
right. And it requires by itself 575 to 600 watts by itself.
Yeah.
Requiring a minimum 1,000-watt power supply. Is
Yeah,
that what you're talking
1200
about
watt power
building,
supply.
RD?
No,
I assume not.
that's like,
That's what I'm talking about building, but my computer is going to be like
Yeah, baby.
$6,000. So anyway, I built your computer on Dell. It's $2,100.
okay. There you go.
It's Ultra 7, 20 core. It's Windows 11 Home, of course. Then it's 5070,
5070,
5070, 12 gig.
12
You can
gig.
go up from that if you want. You got $3,000. I mean, I can spend more of your money if you want, but
Yeah.
but the
Jim,
57, 12
Jim,
gig-
I knew it was Intel, but is it a 12th generation, 13th generation, 14th gen? Which one is it? i9 what? What's the number behind it?
Yeah, and then 32 gigs of RAM, 1 terabyte SSD.
Doesn't matter.
Solid
I'm
state.
sure it's good.
Yeah.
And then a 750 watt power supply with liquid cool. I think liquid cool is important. Personally,
Yeah.
I like liquid cool. I know
Yeah.
I'm not. Everybody doesn't. And then you get a free keyboard and a free wired mouse, but whatever.
Right.
It's $2,000. $20.99. So
2099.
yeah, so you can go on Dell and just build yourself a computer. I hear what Bill's saying about building your own computer, but if you don't feel like it, you can just go on Dell's website and pick and choose, whatever you want.
Yeah, whatever.
fit your budget.
One on. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
to fit your budget and your use case. And they have a little thing where you can tell it what you want it to do, and then they'll build the computer for you. Like if you tell them you want to do a bunch of AI renders and yada yada yada, they might build a
Right.
totally different computer than what I just did.
Right.
They might go, oh, wait a minute. No, you need the 5080, for example, but you can get a cheaper CPU, let's say.
Right. Yep.
So
Yeah, instead of an i9, I could go to an i7, 13th, 14th.
or even
gen.
an i5 or whatever. Yeah.
i5 is, you're.
Well, I'm just saying,
Yep. Yep.
Okay, so for AI, you want
We're all shopping computers right now. It's so funny. What a titillating show.
Yeah,
Shopping
there you go.
computers. Scintillating. See, the computer I want is the Area 51.
Oh, Jim said 13th gen.
cool. No, it's great. It's a great PC, Scott.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, I got
beans.
an i9 in my computer right now, but I believe it's 11th gen. I got it a couple years ago. So
Yeah, like an GeForce RTX 5090 is a badass for AI, but it's $2,000. It starts at $2,000 for the video card,
Wow. Yeah.
right.
Nope, not going to spend that much.
just for the video card. Well, you said you got $3,000 to spend. Spend a grand on the rest of the system.
Mhm.
You can do that and still build a decent system, a
Yep,
decent
there you go.
processor. You
Man,
can get
Ryzen.
We can look at a 4080 Super. Let's
Yeah.
look at that. Or go back a generation, get a 4090 to save some money if you can find them.
Yeah.
4080 Super. Is it Super?
Super. Yes, I can.
What the hell?
Thanks for asking.
Why is this one 1,500 off? That's a pretty good deal.
Yeah, it's still too much. You have to get them
Yeah.
used anyway. Yeah, 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 yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, that
yeah,
sucks.
yeah. I'll get a 5070 Ti. I'm sure you'd be happy.
Oh, 5080. Yeah, I think
Yep.
you'd be happy with a 5070 too. And if you're not, you can always buy a new graphics card.
Mm-hmm.
Later on down the road, you can just replace the graphics card. As long as you got a big enough power supply. That's where people fuck up. They
Yeah.
they get too
Yeah.
small of a power supply, then they try to update their GPU and
Mm-hmm.
negative.
Oh,
Negative.
I've got a 3070 in here, and it's 11 gigs or 12 gigs,
Yeah.
which is,
Pretty
a
good.
good
And it's not
start.
doing what you want. It won't do what you want.
It's working fine. I just want to get to where I'm doing everything on the PC rather than using some third party, not software, but third party app, on the internet. Because sometimes there's stuff they say, like they have guardrails on. It'll keep you from doing some certain stuff. Like, for example, I was doing Hogan's Heroes, that 1st
Mhm.
video. You wonder why the flags look kind of funky. It's because they don't want to show swastikas flags.
Oh,
Yeah. So that way, then I could control everything better.
yes, I control everything.
Yep.
Let's see
Like,
here.
for example, the latest video that I did last week, Colonel Klink sounds like Colonel Klink, but Burkhalter and Schultz sounded really generic.
Mhm.
I mean, they had a little bit of a German accent, but it didn't sound like Schultz. So what I did was, next time I use this platform, that's the word platform, is I'll upload a sample audio of how Schultz talks. Then that way they have a reference. So when I put up like a storyboard, they have an idea and they go, "Oh, this is what you want." I put the photos in of the main characters and tell them what the story is going to be about, and then they go in and they write up a storyboard with a plot and a climax and an ending to it.
Okay, if I max it out, it's $11,000 for a computer.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. Well, you're good to go though.
There you go.
You get hacked fucking
Well, and
NASA with
just
that
get
bad
a
NASA with that thing.
just get a Cray mainframe. Put that in your house or your apartment.
Yeah.
You got
exactly.
a spare closet you could put it in.
Well, I got a spare room. I
Yeah,
can
there
put
you
it in.
go.
It's got a king size
Yeah.
bed in it right now, and that's it.
You get.
I need to throw.
you
That's
could
what I should
put-
do tomorrow. Throw that damn bed away.
Here,
Put a
if
sign
if you would
on
actually
top.
consider building it yourself, what you can do is you can
Go
go
to
to
Newegg.
PC Part Picker.
Yeah.
Oh, PC perfect.
No, right. It actually they're constantly sweeping the net, scrubbing the net, whatever, for the lowest
shopping.
prices on all the different components. It'll
Oh.
actually you can actually build the PC where you're gonna get the components from, give you a total price. You can actually put a budget in and play around with it. It's actually a very helpful site.
Oh.
It's kind of like what he did with Dell, only it's not limited to just Dell. It gets the parts from wherever and whenever.
Oh. And Oh, that's good. It's called PC Parts Picker.
Yep, it's a great way. It's a great site.
PPP.
PC
Yeah.
part picker.
PPP.
You hit builder, and then you builder, and you just start picking your parts. I mean, you go to builder, CPU cooler, motherboard, memory, storage, video card case, power supply, operating system, monitor, if you want to do that, and anyway, and then it gives you a total, and includes all your pricing and gives you a grand total, and you can set a budget and play around with that. Yeah, very helpful.
Cool. Awesome. Well, thank you. Yeah, you're giving me some really good info.
Yeah, 5070. You're right, Brad. The 5070 Ti, first of all, is a badass card.
Yeah,
you got 16 gigs of I think it's DDR7.
DRAM. Yeah,
DDR7 VRAM on it, and yeah, it's badass. That would certainly be pretty damn good.
Badass, man.
Yeah,
That's a badass RAM you got there, buddy.
look at getting yourself like a 1,000-watt power supply, though.
Yeah.
I went 1500 because I didn't want to risk the possibility of upgrading and not being able to, because I'd have to buy a power supply too. You know what I
Well,
mean?
even with that, you can do less. I mean, that's the one thing about NVIDIA, by the way, is like that 4070 only uses less power. I think it only tops out at like, I think it's under 200 watts.
4060.
Yeah, no, that's the one bonus. The NVIDIA cards take more power.
Uh-huh.
It's the only bonus. You pay more for the card itself, though.
Right.
See, choose a CPU. Let's choose one. You want to go AMD or NVIDIA? Let's do NVIDIA. I like NVIDIA because I'm a fanboy. I used to be a big time AMD fanboy back in the day.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I remember the AMD Athlon. Remember that?
Yep.
Yeah, I have.
I remember it.
I have an Athlon rig sitting in my closet actually right now.
Yeah.
Keeping it in your closet, eh?
Mhm.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
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 Boy, I remember that. Of course, I remember that.
Hey.
Way before that. Hell, I had
I used to have Ryzen stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a Ryzen GPU and CPU, and it friggin' sucked. But that was years ago. Overheating.
Athlon is older.
Pain in the ass.
Older than that.
Yeah.
What the fuck did I have?
Yeah, Athlon was like right at, when the Pentium series got.
Oh yeah, there it is. FX 8350 sitting in the closet. Actually, yep. 8 cores. It got really panned though. People hated it.
I had a lot of issues with my Ryzen stuff. I gave up on it. Yeah. I went crawling back to NVIDIA and Intel. You know what I mean? I went crawling back. And that was an iBuyPower. It feels like that was an iBuyPower rig, if I'm not mistaken. It might have been. I bought quite a few iBuyPower rigs, a couple of them. Yeah.
46.
The more. Yeah. 11,000.
Maybe you see, it's just like anything else. It is that now, and in 3 years, that rig is going to be worth a fourth that. It's you're paying latest and greatest prices on that stuff, and you got to start looking at return for investment.
Right.
It depends on what you're doing with it. You know what I mean?
Well, and I guess sure. And if
you're making money with it, then it's worth it.
And if you can continually spend that kind of money, because like I said, in 3 years you're going to want another 11 or 12,000 or $15,000 PC to replace it.
Yeah, that's true.
There you go.
4069.
4069.
Nice.
That's what she said.
4060 is a fine GPU. It does fine. You can still play modern games on that easily. Although, Art's like rocking his 3060.
3060, yeah.
It's got 12 gigs of VRAM on it.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. It's about the bare minimum.
No,
We're
that's
doing
not,
I
not
wanted to-
necessarily.
Well, I mean, for the AI stuff, if I wanted to use the large local model.
4080.
Well, sorry. Was the 3000 series do AI? Was it AI incorporated or not? Integrated is the word I'm looking for.
No, not
Yeah, I didn't think so.
necessarily.
Yeah.
Software
The
overlays.
optimized is the word I'm looking for, maybe.
Video card. Let's choose a video card.
Freaking cold in here. I gotta turn my AC down. I bought that new AC. That stinking thing, it works. Holy crap.
So you could select 4080 Supers, and oh my gosh, 4080 Supers are
They're
anywhere
what, 20 gigs? 24
16.
gigs? 16?
Yeah, it's 16. I still miss SLI.
And
I
they
was kind
range-
of sad when they don't
No,
do SLI anymore.
If you want RAM, you gotta go AMD. If you want 2024, they're cheaper with more RAM.
What the GPUs?
Yeah.
What
Oh,
are they running right now?
Well, let me take a look because I'm on PC Part Picker and I got a big long list of all the
PC
different.
part pick. PC part pick. Oh.
Picker.
Yeah,
Yeah.
where you can pick a pickled peppers. Yeah.
Yeah.
7900 XT. You can get with 20 gigs of RAM.
Yeah, mine was on 3 digits. My GPU from AMD. It was like a
You can-
560.
And right
Does
now
that
you can buy
ring
one
any
for
bells?
you
560?
can buy one for $900.
Yeah, there you go.
They go from 900 to 1400 depending on which one, depending on brand.
Wow.
How many? Depending on the fans. That's what's cool about PC Part Picker. I mean, like I said, they're constantly checking and updating stock and blah blah blah, all across the internet.
Isn't Intel making GPUs now? Wasn't Intel that started making GPUs?
Yeah.
It feels like, yeah, I think Intel
No,
is making GPUs now.
Yep. Sure.
Mm-hmm.
You can get
I believe so.
ASRock Radeon RX 7900 XTX with 24 gigs of RAM for $929.
Well, there you have it, folks. Good night, Steve. Yo, dog.
If you're all
Good
about
night,
all about
Steve.
the RAM.
How about the
Dog
bah?
got bass.
Bah.
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 Here's what's funny: the 4070 Super, which is what I have with my 12 gigs of RAM, ranges from 838, and I bought it for $6, 838 to 1259.
Cool.
Yeah, I have the 4070
beans,
Ti, I
man.
think it is, or Founders. I can't remember. I guess I could look. I could just click on my computer and see what the hell's in it. But
A 4070 Ti.
I have-
Well, Founders, like I said, just means it was put out by NVIDIA.
Right.
themselves.
this is the Ti.
4070
It's
Ti.
an NVIDIA card
That's
for sure, though.
The 4070 Ti is a 12 gig card,
Okay.
and it ranges from 814 to 1820. Yeah.
My whole computer was like $2,000. I remember because I bought it on Dell's financing because they throw money at you. I'm like, hey, I'll take it. And I paid like $150 a month, I think it was, for a year. So
Mhm.
That is a 4070 Ti Super with 16 gigs of RAM.
you know
That's-
what? That
you
might
get
be
the-
what it is.
And a 4070
Rings a bell.
Ti Super is, like I said, 16. They start at $1,200 and go up to 1,600.
All right, let's see here. Settings. System. Bam.
Cool.
Eh?
Cool beans, man.
Cold beans, buddy.
So I've been watching some of these car videos where they'll find an old car or something that's been in the field like for 20 or 30 years. And this one was a Mustang. It looked like a 66, maybe a 67. And I mean, the wheels were like, they couldn't move the wheels. They were like rusted up. And, but they got it out. They took it back home, and
Right,
it has a straight six engine, and it turned. They were able to turn it, and it worked. And they got fired up, and they were able to fix it up and drive it around.
Wow.
Yeah, so that was kind of cool. There's a guy out of Sweden. He goes and finds old European cars that are like from the 70s, like an old Volvo or an Opel. You know, that's like a 2-cylinder Opel, and they got it working and driving around. That was kind of cool. Yeah. Some of these barn finds where they find a car they bought it brand new and they only put a few hundred miles on it and they stuck in a barn forever. And yep. Let's see. Like I like to watch where they'll buy a house and totally restore it. Like, for example, Tia Weston, she's up in North Dakota. She's working on this 2-bedroom house and she only got it for 10 grand. And
Wow.
they just finished putting the new roof on. And once that's all done, then they'll be working on all the interior. But it's really coming along really nice. Another one is Between the Sharks. And this guy bought a house sight unseen for like 10 or 15 grand. And it was in terrible shape. But he's it was one of those old houses where they just kept adding on to it, and some of the additions were not quite squared. So he's got to deal with them, shit.
Yeah, I know how that goes.
Yeah.
Ooh, burn.
And typical fishing channels, like watching The Five and Gutfeld. Gutfeld's funny.
I watch clips off of Gutfeld. It's funny every once in a while.
Yeah, that's
It's funny
what
all
I
the time.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What haven't we talked about? Oh, never mind. I'm not going to mention it because you start
Okay.
talking about it. Nothing. I was trying to remember I'm trying to think about what you normally talk about that you haven't. I'm like, oh, that's right. And I go, nope, I ain't saying it.
Okay.
You only got 5 people watching anyway.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I think I'm going to give it a couple more minutes and then just kind of shut it down. Yeah. So we talked a lot about computers and
It's pretty exciting.
yeah, some of the FAA cracking down on stupid people, which hey, they should,
FCC's going after all the clone. That's what I thought you were going to talk about. All the
No,
clone brands for DJI.
Yeah, that was the other thing I was going to talk about. We could save that for another
Goodwill Shop.
day. Yeah. Or you could talk about it on Johnny's show on Sunday.
He might talk about it on Sunday. It's
Yeah.
it's interesting. They're cracking down. I knew it was going to happen, and DJI knew it was going to happen. Nobody thought they would never catch on because they don't have to catch on because Skydio and those boys are going to rat you out. Insta360, they're going to rat you out anyway. It's not like you're going to get away with it.
Nope.
Somebody's going to rat you out eventually. I'm surprised it took as long as it did. I'll be honest with you. I'm surprised it took this long before somebody ratted them out. You know, and it's like it is what it is. DJI probably made millions of dollars like that, and they're like, they walk away with their bag. They don't care. And the best part about all that is Russ had to put out a video admitting that he was wrong.
Oh,
He said there was no way the FCC would ever retroactively remove a license. Remove a license, and that's what they're talking about doing. So.
Well, guys, I want to thank everybody in the chat for coming. Thanks for bearing with me coming in a little late. You all have a great weekend. Don't forget Bill's show tomorrow, maybe, sort of, kind of. But I hope so. And then Lloyd's show on Monday. Take care, everybody. Have a great weekend. Good night, y'all.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget Uncle Bill's Toys tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time.